Time frame, images of a generation. We grew up in a simpler time. We sang.
Say, kids, what time is it? M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
We laughed.
Hello, boy.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
We cried.
President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot.
We fought. We loved. We were attacked.
Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air.
Our flag was still there. Now these memories come to life on posters that can be yours today. Go to howdyboomy.com for your copies today. That's howdyboomy.com. howdyboomy.com.
Welcome to the Howdy Boomy Show. Labor Day was yesterday, a great holiday. Parades, red, white, and blue, honoring the American worker. The freedom to be able to do what you want to do, when you want to do it. The ability to negotiate wages, the ability to own your own business. The American worker, what a great, great holiday it is. It's also the beginning of the school year. And I saw where the teachers union wants to destroy all records of anything having to do with a child requesting sex change or how I feel. And you wonder, as I said before, teachers are tremendous. They're an extension of the family. But the teachers' unions are an enemy of parents. Simple as that. I remember we had a gentleman here who was a teachers' union president, and he's retiring, I believe. And he was thrown in jail and all this stuff for protesting teachers' pay, et cetera, and my question was, let's assume that you are a teachers union president someplace in the country and you're retiring. So they put an ad in the paper, or they put an ad on a website, they put an ad anywhere advertising for a new teachers union head. And they give you what your duties and responsibilities are. And I beg anyone, I dare anyone, to look into what a teachers union head duties and responsibilities are. And I don't think you will find the word student, welfare of the student, in any of the descriptions. It's all about getting as much money for as little work as you can for your union members. Make sure they are taken care of. The student, the kids, is nowhere to be found in the job description and the duties and responsibilities of a teachers union president, which is why it amazes me that they are allowed by the school boards, who are now in cahoots with them, to act as though they're the parents of the children. I don't know what they're teaching in school anymore. They're not teaching penmanship, which is going to come home to haunt them. I don't know how they're doing in math. We see all the math scores that are terrible. It's a pass-fail system. How do you feel today? I don't understand how that's going. Judging by the travesty of the Don't Tread on Me flag we saw last week by the teachers in the school boards in Colorado, they don't teach history very well. Exactly what do they teach? How do you feel today? Do you feel like a boy today? Do you feel like a girl today? It's just amazing to me what's going on with our educational system, and the parents have to take it back. And I think if they protest enough and they come out and vote it up, because if you get a teacher's election, a school board election in your district, if there's a turnout of more than 2% over and above the teachers voting, it's very, very unusual. So in order to get the kids back, that the parents are in charge, we've got to change the school boards, because they are in cahoots with the teachers unions, not the teachers. There's a big difference. I saw where Joe Biden is not worried about the striking auto workers. He spoke and he said, I believe he said that his predecessor, Donald Trump, was the only predecessor. There was one other that when he left office, there were less jobs than there were when he came into office. I think he fails to forget a little thing called COVID. But then again, Joe Biden lies anyway, and he tries to fashion statistics any way he wants. He reduced the deficit, although it's now going to be twice of what it was, so he can maneuver anything he wants, and people aren't buying it. And I think the press is probably getting tired of trying to cover for him. So we're going to see what's happening when Congress is back in session, how much Merrick Garland and the DOJ and the FBI is going to stonewall any indication on the corruption in the Biden family and the corruption in Hunter Biden. But it's going to be interesting to see the next 2 or 3 weeks. They're worried about the money being run out for funding for the government. They're going to shut the government down. I don't know how long it would take to witness that. You would miss pension checks, Social Security checks. That's the biggest threat. But you try to figure out, what do these people do at home? How do they run their household if they can't run a government where the money is endless coming in? I hope you have a great day. I watched the Howdy Boomy podcast briefly every day on the Howdy Boomy channel on YouTube. I hope today brings well. I hope you have a great school year. I hope things go well. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. God bless America.